Hey, so I was dropping my daughter off at work just now. And on the ride, we were talking about working. And I was explaining to her how working for other people is a form of slavery. And she was like, well, Dad, I thought we were supposed to work. And I had to break it down to her. Like, yeah, okay, there's nothing wrong with working for somebody else. But you have to have a plan. Working for someone else without a plan is definitely a form of slavery. And she said, what do you mean a plan? I said, you have to have a plan to do something outside of working for somebody else. And that plan could be going to school while you're working. That plan could be taking the money that you make from working and investing in some kind of trade that you can learn on your own. That plan could be working for someone else and taking that money and investing in opening your own company. That's the only way that working for someone else should be a goal. If you're using that money to become better. I had to break it down even further to her because I saw her over there deep in thought. So to keep her in that rabbit hole, to pull her down a little deeper in that rabbit hole, I had to explain to her. I told her, now listen, you got to think about it. Even the slaves, as they picked that cotton and worked those fields, even they had a plan. They knew that slavery was not for them. It's not for us. All those songs and hymns they were singing in the field, having the slave masters sitting on a porch drinking a lemonade, thinking everything's okay and fine. They had a plan. Those hymns, those songs, those were codes. And when certain hymns and songs were sung, they knew something's going on tonight. And I better be a part of it. But they found a way out. They found a way out. They made it from slavery. And I also had to explain to her that even though the Underground Railroad was created and mastered, even though they knew the way out was available for us all. A lot of the slaves didn't want to leave the plantation. You know what I mean? A lot of the slaves chose to stay on the plantation, even though they had a way out. And she responded, wow, I didn't know that. Why would they do that? And I explained to her, they were comfortable. master feed me. The master house me. What I'm gonna leave for? You think they stopped anybody else? They probably changed a few minds. But the ones that wanted out, they got out. How did they get out? They stuck to the plan. Snatched her down that rabbit hole. Then I dropped off at work. I hope she listens. I hope she listens. But what's your plan? You have a plan? You should. But anyway, man, a little muggy outside. Still a beautiful day. Make the most out of it. Enjoy the rest of it. Make sure you do it with love.